Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of Straight Shave Saturday with your boy Tennessee Whiskey Shaving. This is Wes. I like to pick names that have a lot of alliteration, so then they're hard to say. Straight Shave Saturday. Anyway, enough messing around. Today I am going to be using Ariana and Evans Woods and Spices. This is one of my favorite scents from Ariana and Evans. And with the recent mishap that happened where they put together, all their orders and whatnot, the fire that was on the buildings above or in the apartments above, I'm super happy to hear that there isn't a lot of damage and they're not gonna, be put out a lot by what's happened. But anyway, this is a tallow base. It is the Ultima base from Ariana and Evans, which is a fantastic base. Now, off the puck, this is a very faint scent, and I will say, even once you lather it, it's faint. Like, it projects, but it is not a very overwhelming and powerful scent. You can smell it. Off the puck, I say it's, like a 3 or a 4 out of 10. As far as scent strength, there's definitely others that are stronger. But once you do lather it, like most of them, and this lather really does explode. I got it here in my Spot Prince bowl, and it's very good. I loaded it heavy, so that way I would get more of the scent. I probably used about three times as much soap as what I normally use, which I usually don't use that much. But for soaps, I know that I have kind of a more fainter scent. I will load them heavy, so that way they will smell more. I'll get more of that scent. But the scent that you do get off of it once you load it up is good, especially if you load it heavy. Then you can really, really enjoy the scent. So straight from the sales page for Woods and Spices from Ariana and Evans. Woods and Spices originated from Mattia's vision of a new beard care line in Italy. Combining dry wood with a touch of vanilla, this scent is elevated by the spice of pink pepper, saffron, bay leaf, and a touch of cinnamon. It exudes boldness and richness enhanced by violet leaves, hints of cumin and saffron, and sophisticated cedar wood and guaiacum notes. The soft amber and use of vanilla absolute add warmth and comfort to this intense and rewarding fragrance, perfect for all seasons. It is, I would say definitely, it is good for all seasons. The scent on it is very nice. It is spicy. It is woody. And once I read these scent notes, you will understand why. So the scent notes are clementine, orange blossom, saffron, elemi, castoreum, vanilla, guaiac wood, sandalwood, Himalayan cedar, Virginian cedar, agar wood, and mahogany. So it is quite a complicated scent note list. There is a lot there to take in. I get a lot of the wood. I can definitely smell the cedar in it and the sandalwood. That smells great. I can get the saffron. I can smell the cumin, the pepper. I can pick up, the spiciness from the pepper. And there was one other thing in there that I can pick up pretty easy. Oh yeah, the orange blossom. I get that. I can get a little bit of the violet leaves that may be in there. So I am fresh out the shower. This is a straight shave Saturday. So I have been prepping my face very good. I think I've said it before, but a straight razor shave is a lot like a car's paint job or just any paint job. How good the shave is will really depend on how the prep is. So if you prep your face good, then you will have a much better time shaving your face with a straight razor. So hot showers, check. I've been keeping my face wet since I've got out of the shower to really keep my whiskers and stuff, which is about a day. I know there's not a whole lot there for you guys to see, but there is some. There's a day's worth of growth right there. That's about all you're going to get from me. I am a daily shaver. So unless I start getting a lot of requests from you guys and interactions saying that, you want me to go like 2 or 3 days, with growth, then, well, I'm just going to stick with what I enjoy, and that's shaving. So I do it daily. For me, it's a great way to start the day. It really sets the tone for me, and that's what I like. So again, without further ado, we're going to get some Ariana and Evans Woods and Spices. We're going to get it going here. Let me wet my face one more time, and we'll lather it up. Oh yeah, like I said, I'm using my Spot Prints bowl. Check them out. They're awesome. He even puts these cool tattoos and stuff like that on the bottom. I even went and I put these little rubber feet on the bottom of my bowl. I'm trying not to let the lather slop out. So that way, when I set it down, it doesn't want to slide around. It actually will grip. I got them off of Amazon. There was like 100 pack for like $10 or something like that. So I'll use them for other things as well. Let's see, let me clean that off a little bit. I'm also using my AP Shave Co. Merit 99-5 handle today. One of my favorite brushes. This is not the OG limited edition Coke bottle one. There is a difference. That would be this one. This is the Coke bottle, and this, see here, hold on, let me clean off some more. There's an easy way that you could tell. See, that one has a metal ring in it, an insert ring, and the colors are slightly different. This one's got more of an aqua, and this one's more blue. But this is the OG limited edition Coke bottle. This is the AP Shave Co. One that they released just a little bit ago. Both brushes are very nice. Again, let me wet my face and we'll get to it. I'm also going to be using PAA's cube. I'm still running through the Hinoki and Sage. So that's it. That's all I'm going to use. You don't need a whole lot. You don't need any more. I'm going to call out my boy Angelo. I saw his Facebook post where he said that his Hinoki and Sage had lasted him 11 weeks. And that is a super short amount of time. I wash my face with that in the morning and the evening. I also use it as a pre-shave. But I don't go heavy with it. Even when I wash my face with it, I literally just one pass on all the areas that I'm going to wash. And then I set it down, I wet I get both my hands wet, and then I go to town. And the lather just pops. You don't need a whole lot. But I get it. If you're getting to be like me, you're starting to have an obscene amount of soap. So there is nothing wrong with using more soap than is actually needed. Hold on here, my face is already drying out. All right. And I actually think I may go ahead and I'm going to start loading all my soaps heavy just so maybe I can get through them. And for that extra scent. But if I don't start going heavy, I don't think I'm never going to kill a tub. I'm never going to run out of soap. I know I'm starting to probably get up. There's people out there with way more than me, but I'm already starting to get up probably around like 75, 100 soaps easy. Man, this does smell nice. It smells very good. If you like those woody, aromatic kind of scents, this is the one to get. Oh yeah. Yeah, the way the wood and the spices and stuff, the way it blends together. Yeah, it's very nice. All right, today I'm going to be gambling a little bit, I guess. I'm going to be using, let's see here. I'm going to be using, will it show up there? There we go. I'm going to be using my Ralph Ost. This is a 5/8. With this one, I have historically not gotten any good shaves with it. So, but I'm practicing, I'm trying to learn to see if I prefer, I'm guessing I probably prefer a heavier razor. I don't know though, because I had a really good shave, my last shave, with my JJ Shorty. So we'll see. I gave this one a good strop. So far, so good, but I will say the cheeks are usually the easiest. And it's already starting to get grabby down here at the bottom. Getting some bloopies. Dry my hands off. All right. So I will go ahead and say, I know that since this is a straight shave Saturday, man, I'm really gonna have to work on that. Or I'm just gonna say triple S. I don't know. That's a lot easier to say. If this starts getting too bad, I'm gonna put this bad boy down and I'm gonna finish out with my shavette. For any of you guys, if you're shaving under your nose, try it. So this way you're just not holding your hand out in the free to where you might shake. If you take the blade and just kind of touch it to your nose, it gives you like a stable place to stay. So you'll be less likely to maybe cut your lip, you know, as you're trying to scoop down. To get those whiskers. Sorry, I know I don't talk a whole lot, but especially on my straight razor shaves, but it's hard to talk and put a straight razor to your mouth, so. I will say as well that I can notice that whenever I use pre-shave, it really my face gets drier faster. I'm really trying not to... I think sometimes with these lighter razors, I want to put more pressure, which might be one of the reasons why I don't like it so much. My hair is so coarse, I have to use a lot of buffing strokes. I wish I could be like those cool guys that just swipe through in one go, but my hair is just so thick I can't do that. I mean, I guess I could make it look good for the camera if that's what you guys want. I'll just whoosh, 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 you know. But I actually want to get a good shave too, so. All right. Last little bit right here. So far, so good. I think I'm starting to get better at this straight razor shaving stuff. Clean up all my little bloopies here. And all the stuff I got on my chest. Let me rinse my face and we'll be back for round 2. All right, I guess I could just, I keep forgetting. What do you guys prefer? Interact with me, tell me, I'd like to know. Would you guys rather me to spray with my bougie sprayer? Do you care if I run the faucet? When it's just me, I'm usually in a hurry, so, you know, I just sit there and and blast hot water so that way. I mean, I'm one of those guys. I prefer hot water in between. Like I'll do a warm water rinse or whatever, and then like during my shaves, I do warm water with a final cold water rinse. But when I rinse my blade, I like to keep my blade cold, and I do cold water rinses on my blade. Sorry, I need to keep you guys in camera here, huh? I need to focus on that. All right, well, here's where it usually gets dicey with this bad boy. So let's see how it goes. Oh yeah, also I didn't know if I showed you guys or not, but this is these are custom scales right here. Custom carbon blade scales. I got this from Maggard's. I'm guessing Brad, maybe Brad probably. I don't know if Brad did the custom scale or not, but I think he did. What do you guys think? You guys getting ready for the summer? I don't know about where you guys are at, but I know today is my last day of school for my youngest. So yes, in all transparency, even though this is a straight shave Saturday, ooh, I finally got it. This is being recorded on Thursday because I have to work this Saturday. My work schedule is a little bit of an odd one. It goes like in a 2-week schedule. I'm always off on Mondays, and every other weekend is a 4-day weekend. Left side as always. yeah, so anyway, so I'm always off on Monday. If I'm off on Thursday, then I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it'll go like this: off Monday, right? Well, the work week starts on Sunday, but I'll just start on Monday. Off Monday, work Tuesday, Wednesday. Off Thursday, work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Off Monday, work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then that starts over. So then I'd work Tuesday, Wednesday, off Thursday, work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, off Monday. So it's a rotating shift where every other weekend I get a 4-day weekend. But so I can keep up with making content for you guys, and I work around it and I record things early. Wish my left hand didn't feel so foreign. Yep, I could use alum, but it's just as easy to use a towel. All right. Well, there you have it, folks. We're coming up, that's 30 minutes we're running up on, so I guess I'll try and keep them around 30 minutes. I don't think you guys want to be around here for another 10 minutes while I do this. But I will say, I mean, the shaving cream, Arion and Evans, I'm sure you guys know, or if you don't know, top notch. I'm still getting a good scent off the soap. The splash is like a skin food. See, like you can even kind of see it in there. It's got all sorts of little goodies and stuff in there. So make sure you shake it up very good before you put it on. Let all the oils and butters or whatever that may be in there mix up. And just let your face feel nourished, because it will. Zero burn. There is a nice warmth to it though, from the spices, I guess, maybe that's in it. I don't think there's any menthol on this. There might be. I could be wrong. Man, what is that? I know I smell it, but what is it? It's clementine. Yeah. You can really smell the clementine in the splash. Splash strength is not going to be that strong. You'll be able to smell it and enjoy it, but I don't think it's going to, I don't remember it when I wear it before. I don't remember it sticking around for super, super long. But the beauty in this splash, like I said, is in the skin food. If you want a splash that's going to, last a long time, you get something, like peaches and cognac or something like that. Everything blends together very good. It is very nice. It is an all year round scent. It is very nice. My skin already feels very, very good. And so on that note, thanks for joining me again, as usual, for my Straight Shave Saturday. I hope you guys have an awesome Saturday as well. And as usual, the wet shaving community is the best community. Be happy, be positive, happy shave, gents, and I'll catch you next time.